Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer every week on a Friday when judging begins for the Fashion Report minigame. As I say, this is week 365 and the theme this time is Unencumbered Duelist. So the individual item clues include feather in your cap for your helm, dueling duelist for your body, all in the wrist for your hands, and a la carte for your feet. In this video we have a 100 and an easy 80, so let's get to that 100. Alrighty then, for that 100 score then we're going to go straight in with the helm of choice. I went for the Velveteen Beret. This is something that's a level 29 cloth craft recipe, very easy to put together, shouldn't cost you too much if you wanted to go this route. Another great option is the High House Cloche. That will also get you gold rating for the slot. And another item I've seen that works is the Cavalier Hat as well. All of those options very low level. Very good options if you wanted to go for those. And I went for the Velveteen Beret because it was a very easily accessible low level craft, level 29 and above all classes. That's pretty good in my opinion. Then we're going to move on to the chest piece then. These are the Coat of a Defiant Duelist, that's what I'm using. You can of course get the Plague Doctors, Plague Bringers, Lost Thief, Red Thief, all of these, the Daring Duelist, any of the chest pieces that drop in Saint Mosiani's Arboretum dungeon or Faris Sirius on hard mode dungeon. Any of the chest pieces in there will work. They're all level 60, they're locked to specific roles, obviously, depending on which one you get from the dungeon, and all of those will work for gold. There's no alternatives as far as I know outside of those dungeon drops, so obviously you're going to have to go and get one of these if you can. For the wrist guards, I went for the hard leather wrist guards. This is where you can get those. To get yourself some hard leather wrist guards, then simply go over to any low-level city-state armor vendor. I'm in Uldar today, and we're talking to Gwalter on the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, just a little bit close to the mini Aetheryte. And if you click on this and go to the Disciple of Hand and Land section, and then levels 10 to 19, and scroll down a little bit, you will find the hard leather wrist guards, which are available to every class, job, and everybody in the game level 11 and above for 224 gil, which is a very good option and probably going to be the best option for this week. Alternatives to this include the leather wrist guards, which is a low-level craft, the maid's wrists as well from the maid attire, as well as the bunny wrist guards as well from the Gold Saucer if you wanted to spend MGP. Those should all work. I'm sure there's lots of others that share the same sort of visual thing, you know, wrist guards, wrist gloves that might work like this. So there we go. Then finally we've got ourselves for a la carte any Alamegan boots. This includes any role. You used to be able to get these for Poetics. You can actually get them for your Centurio seals now. They will cost you 35 Centurio seals a pop from any of your, Stormblood related hunt vendors. So in Rauga's Reach, 35 Centurio seals off of the Alamegan sets for your desired role. Will get you these, and you can choose whatever you want. So if you're tailoring around a healer, just bear in mind you're going to have to get a healer chest, for example, as well as the healer boots. So whichever, I would say, go do Saint Mosiani's Arboretum or Faris Sirius hard mode, get yourself the chest piece that you want, and then go and spend your Centurio seals on any boots that match, right? But that's pretty much it. There's no other alternatives for those. It's not too bad, honestly. Didn't take me too long to put this together. Let's move on to the easy 80s then. And what you want to do is dye any helm in the game rose pink. So that's what we've done here. And then we've dyed any chest piece in the game bark brown. So there's your rose pink, there's your bark brown. Then we've equipped those hard leather wrist guards, which of course are 224 gil from a low level city-state armor vendor, such as Gwalter in the Steps of Thal on the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, and of course those are equipable by all characters level 11 above. And then we've combined that with the soot black dye on any boots in the game. So those dyes with that item will get you an 80 score, which means you only really have to spend the smallest amount of gil and this is really your vendor purchased option. So let's move on to a different option. Another great option, of course, would be to combine any 2 items from the 100 score. We've got the hard leather wrist guards again, which are only 224 gil, low-level city-state armor vendor, and we've combined that with the Alamegan Caligay of Fending, or whatever Alamegan Caligay or sandals that you can get yourself. Remember, they're 35 Centurio seals from Rauga's Reach's Hunt vendor to actually get these, but honestly, you might have some Centurio seals lying around that you might not be using, like I did, and it's a good option. Basically, those 2 items will work. And of course, the other option is to use the Velveteen Beret, or in this case, the Cavalier hat, which is what I've decided to use on my ult here, and then combine that with the hard leather wrist guards, which is another really easy option. But whatever works for you, right? I personally quite like having low-level stuff and not really spending as much currency as possible. But yeah, if you have your own solutions, feel free to leave those in the comment section. I'll be sure to pen one if it is more comprehensive and has some better ideas. But thank you once again. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week and indeed your weekend. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.